I don't even know how people can just always be playing on this thing. It is so small, bro. And look at this trash ass game. Who's gonna hate me? Who's gonna hate me? Before we get into anything, I want to start this video off with this video that I just ran into the other day. So it's funny because I had the idea of making this video like months prior, but just before I was ready to sit down and really plan out the video, I just opened up YouTube, and on the front page, this video is there, and I was like, this is so ironic. So I just thought I'd show it off because it's basically what we're talking about today, PlayStation Switch in a sense, and so it's cool. So he's using a wireless HDMI. Now, I've never heard of that thing before. I never heard of that. I didn't even know it was a thing. But anyways, he's using that to be able to, not have to connect it directly to the TV, but he's kind of just mirroring his PS4 onto this device that he created, and I think it's really cool how he used the freaking Joy-Cons as his controllers.
So in this video today, I'm introducing to you wait for it, here it comes, the PS4U. Took me a long time to work out that name, but if you have a look at it here, what we have is a 10.5-inch display, and it's 1080p, so it looks amazing. I've also connected up some Joy-Cons, Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, onto the side of it, so you can actually play it in handheld mode. Right, so you can see it does work well. So I'm going to show you a bit of gameplay here, then take it up to a bedroom upstairs, show you it working there, then I'm going to show you how to set this up.
I will leave the full link of the video in the description. It's by a guy named my mate Vince. He's actually pretty big, 100,000 subscribers, so you might have already seen this video, but I just thought it was cool. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about the PlayStation Switch. Or should I just say like a device that can do home and on-the-go gaming. I'm not really talking about a handheld. I'm talking about one device that's gonna do both. And the way I'm like picturing this in my head is I cannot see Sony abandoning, the PS4 or just banning a straight home console. So I'm thinking of a way that they could like make this some separate companion that is optional, okay? If you want to also play your games, for example, PS5 games on the go, buy this little kit or something. It's a screen with these, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they could figure it out in some way, but that's kind of what I'm picturing. Of course, they could maybe even make it a full hybrid console, but I don't know about putting all your marbles in one basket like that. Because as it is, making a dedicated handheld isn't very smart, okay? The handheld market is just obviously not there like it used to be, mainly because of these things. And I already know Sony knows us. Andrew House himself, now he's not the president anymore, but he already said it himself that they don't see a handheld market. But the thing is, the hybrid market is a whole different story. There's only one competitor in it, and it's brand new. And the way I'm seeing this is, this could be the start of a new era, because if you remember, Nintendo had all their consoles, all handheld consoles like Game Boy Advance, SP, Nintendo DS, all those things. But then all of a sudden, Sony decided to jump in the mix, and they were like, let me give it a try. If we're being real, Nintendo handhelds are always like a few steps behind in terms of the social aspects, and then games are always a gamble as to whether you're gonna be able to play it on their system, and then they just have such a concentrated fan base. What I mean by like social aspects, I'm talking about like just a friends list, and then I'm also trying to talk about like having YouTube apps, Netflix apps, all those streaming apps and things like that. I just feel like as it is, home consoles have advanced, okay? We're getting to the point where there's a standard in home consoles. YouTube, Netflix, gaming, those things are part of home consoles, okay? They're used for home appliances as well as a console for gaming. So whenever Nintendo's always trying to tell me this thing is a home console, I just have a hard time accepting it. The reason why I even bought a Switch was because I was missing a handheld in my life. The Vita died, so I didn't have anything else to play on the go, and I just needed something to fill that little gap, because from like 2008 onwards, I had always had a handheld system with me. And the reason why I'm saying is because I know I have friends who are the same way, okay? We don't have any strong connection to Nintendo. Obviously, we played some systems of theirs, when we were younger, but not all of us have that strong connection like some do, like their dedicated fan base does, like I mentioned. And so I don't care for a lot of the games coming to it. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna give them a chance because I used to play them again, like Kirby and stuff like that, but I don't have any real like hype for them or anything. And like I said, that's what a lot of other people were doing when they bought bought this console. What I'm trying to say is, personally, I think the main reason why this system, you know, it got so popular and just blew up is because of its home console experience on the go. Not exactly because it's Nintendo or anything. So now if we have Sony give us a true, typical home console experience on the go, that just sounds like a gold mine to me. And when I say typical, you know, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to talk about those social aspects. YouTube, Netflix, friends list, party chats, all that stuff. The true typical home console, which you can get right there on the go though. So let me give you an example that is very relevant to this day and age. Fortnite, okay? Fortnite recently has just gotten worldwide attention. You got Drake, Travis Scott, professional football players, Le'Veon Bell playing and hyping up this game. So now imagine in a state where a PlayStation Switch does exist. So basically imagine a PS4 that can play on this stuff on the go and at home. So imagine this thing already is there. People are going to flock to this PlayStation Switch to be able to play Fortnite on the go with their friends. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say here? Like, this would be crazy. Instead of us having to beg and hope it comes to here. We've heard rumors of it coming here. Who knows if it's true or not? Even if it is, look at this. We have to wait for it. Whereas if the PlayStation Switch, if it's on the PS4, it's gonna be on this PlayStation Switch already. So there's nothing to worry about. No port begging involved. And this is just one example, you know. There's so many other things that we could benefit from, you know, by having it being made by Sony and things like that. And not only that, you know, Sony has so much other stuff going on. We have the PlayStation View, so imagine that you have a full TV subscription on a device that you could just take anywhere. You know, I mean, I guess you don't have to search for streams on a laptop or anything like that. You just have your View in your hand. There's PlayStation Now, if you are interested in that. You know, you could play, I think it's like 500 plus just PlayStation titles that range from PS1 all the way to PS4. So you think about all this on the go. You just have a full, typical, true console experience on the go. Not like this half-assed Nintendo version of a home console on the go. And like I said, there's definitely more things I'm missing out that you could benefit from this, but you know, I think you get the idea. So I guess if we rewind it back, take a step back, you know, and kind of reflect on why we don't even want to go the handheld route, you know, we have the PlayStation Vita, which failed for many reasons and for whatever, all the flaws it had. But you see the fan base, y'all act like the game that this thing came out yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Sony has not been supporting this thing for over 2 years now, or just about 2 years. Y'all still act like they love the thing. You know what I'm saying? So imagine this strong fan base supporting a PlayStation Switch. Not only that, it's gonna right now, because there's people that have PS Vita, but then they don't have a PS4 or anything like that. So having this would just unite everybody. You know, it would just unite us all, and it would just be great, bruh. Great. And again, and that also prevents Sony from having these split fan bases, because it was really crazy. A lot of you, I'm really realizing it now, but streams and whatnot, people coming in, because I don't really do Vita stuff anymore, people coming into streams and whatnot talking to me saying like, oh, I remember your Vita videos and all this stuff, and I'm like, well, you guys like the Vita videos. And I ask them, do you have a PS4? And a lot of times, I'm telling you, more times than not, people tell me they do not own a PS4, but they own a Vita. They either own a Vita, and then they either have an Xbox, or they just play PC. So, you know what I'm saying? It really divides us. Whereas if it was just one system, Sony can fully support that one system, and they can not have split fan bases. And so we're all together. And then think about that, everybody's behind their one system. That's crazy. So with that being said, you know, that's kind of all I have to say about the topic. But this video is more than that. You know, I want to hear what y'all think, what y'all, would you be happy type thing, would you want it, you know what I'm saying? Would this suffice for a Vita replacement in a sense, or do you like it being a dedicated handheld, you know? So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Yeah, I'll be in there, I'll be talking with y'all, so let me know, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Alright, we got this.
Back in this bitch while I rap for my clique. I'm a super fly nigga, never bad, never pissed. Going faster than Limo. If you see me take a pic, I'm a thrash on a nigga, let me know when I'm a hit. All my veins is gold, I'm a stranger, no. When I'm chilling outside while you 9 to 5. Don't be asking for no cash, cause I'd rather die.